Today we are at the Azimut shipyard in Viareggio looking at a brand new Azimut Grande 26 Metri. This boat has just been delivered in 2025 and is currently for sale by its first owner straight out of the shipyard with full warranty. Come on board. Before we show you the outside and what she has to offer on the outside, let's go check this incredibly spacious interior. And here we are at the main salon of the Azimut 26. Incredibly spacious, floor-to-ceiling windows on either side and held in a very neutral color tone. Big table, seating 12 people and direct access to the galley for easy serving. Let's go all the way to the master cabin, which is on the main deck. Before we do that, dayhead, access to the sunbow. Here we are. Incredibly spacious, light-filled master cabin. King-size bed, state-of-the-art design with a hidden 55-inch TV behind a glass wall. It doesn't stop with a spacious master cabin. There's 4 more cabins downstairs, which are equally impressive. Follow me. We've got 2 cabins either side. We got a double bunk over here and we got a double bed over here. Obviously on a boat this size, each guest cabin comes with a fully equipped ensuite bathroom. In addition to the guest cabins, we have 2 full-size VIP, identical and mirrored. And here we are on the bridge, a place that most guests will never see, but it's probably one of the most important parts of the boat. Completely equipped with the Raymarine navigation suite. A spot that's often forgotten to show on boats is the crew area. Let's go have a look. While in most boats, the crew is just tucked away after a steep ladder or something, here you've actually got a fully equipped crew area. Seating space, little hidden galley in here, bathroom, a double bunk cabin for 2 crew members, as well as a single bunk for the captain. Fully equipped with washer and dryer. Here we are on the aft deck of the Azimut Grande 26, which is quite spacious as is, with a normal table for about 6 people. However, the Azimut Grande has got one trick up its sleeve. What is usually called the garage door, is where I'm standing now, is called a deck-to-deck solution. So meaning when the garage door is open, the aft cockpit extends by about 4 square meters. The table can be extended, chairs can be added, and you can sit up to 8 or 10 people. Besides the extendable aft platform, we also have a convenient wet bar with a sink and a fridge underneath. Let's follow me to the bow. So the Azimut Grande 26 comes with an incredibly spacious bow area that features not only a sun pad with a foldable headrest, but it also features a nice little coffee area where you can enjoy your morning coffee with a light little breeze. She features pop-up light, ambient lightings, sun awnings that is modular to either only cover the table section or the bow section or both. And the client has opted for full teak all out through the bow to have a continuous lining of teak throughout the boat. And now let's check out the party trick of this boat, which is an absolutely stunning flybridge. Here we are on a flybridge that basically spans about 2/3 of the length of the boat, which is absolutely incredibly spacious for a boat that size, and you'd usually only find on boats much bigger than this. Interesting little feature here is we've got this massive table, which can become completely open air dining if you retract the roof. On top of that, we have our helm station, which is up here. A little wet bar where you can hide an optional TV. That boat's not equipped with it, but predispositions here. Over here, we got a little wet bar, fridge, freezer, and ice maker. So everything is here for you to enjoy a sunny afternoon on this top deck. So now that the roof's open, you can see the whole upper deck changes completely. So we got the sunlight coming through. Back over here, what looks like a vast empty space right now, this is where the world's your oyster. You can put sun chairs up here, sun loungers, or like the sister ship across, you can have an entire lounge up here. There's also an option to have a jacuzzi. It's not on this one, but as I said, the Walter Royster. So now that we've seen the boat, let's talk a little bit about what the owner thought when he specified it. The owner deliberately went for a very neutral color scheme, as you've seen throughout the boat. So light tones of brown, gray. And the whole idea is to really bring the light alive that goes on in this boat with those floor-to-ceiling windows. You will see as well in the galley, we have light marble countertops, same in the bathrooms. So the idea really is to bring the outside inside this boat. Combine that with the vast outside spaces this boat got, this is an ideal summer cruiser. Imagine your family and your kids running around on the upper deck without you having to worry that they go anywhere. You can have friends and guests on board because the seating areas allow you to do that. And I think just in general, it's a very clever boat, to be honest. It's 26 meters. However, it's classified as sub 24. So if you're cruising around in the Mediterranean, you have less restrictions. It's really helpful. And on top of that, you'll find a volume in here that you usually find on boats that are closer to 30 meters. Pair that with a professional crew of 3, which is probably just about the amount of people you want on board without making the boat feeling overcrowded. I've also got a bit of a cheat sheet here to walk you through some of the quite clever options that the current owner opted for. So besides having a fin stabilization, which is comfort, we have an upgraded air condition, we have an upgraded generator. They usually run more quiet, they usually run more efficient. We have the opening hardtop on top to bring additional light. We have interesting things that you probably won't notice, but we find additional power plugs throughout. You, person who has a lot of electronic gimmicks, that's helpful. An interesting feature in the master cabin I haven't mentioned when I was in there, it has extra soundproofing. That combined with a forward located master cabin, you will hear virtually no engine noise. So you can be fast asleep while you're cruising, wake up in a new destination, open those magnificent blinds and just be awestruck every single time you travel on this boat. You might have wondered why the flybridge kind of like looks a bit barren, and I think that was a deliberate choice by the owner because he wanted his wife to have the liberty of outfitting the aft deck of the flybridge with designer furniture. It's a choice. However, if you want to, Azimut has a predefined range of outdoor furniture from sun loungers to lounge lounge accessories that allow you to, off the shipyard, outfit the aft deck of the flybridge. This boat has a ton of storage spaces. Virtually every corner you turn, there is some storage space where you can put your belongings into it. The Azimut 26 comes with a pod or IPS drive system, which makes her not only incredibly maneuverable, but also reduces a lot of vibration while you're sailing. This is not only kind of convenient for you as a guest, but it will also have a probably less noticeable effect in the short run, which is vibration tends to damage joints and other things on your boat, and you will start seeing rattling panels everywhere. With an IPS system, this is minimized. I'll throw a few numbers your way. Max speed of the boat is just north of 30 knots, which is relatively fast for a big lady like her. However, you probably find yourself cruising more at the 23, 24 knot range, which gives you an incredible range of 600 miles, which is very, very decent for a boat this size. A noticeable feature of this boat, and I briefly touched upon it when we walked into it, is what Azimut calls the deck-to-deck. Most boats, or yachts, if you want so, have a garage door. This garage door is either open or closed, but it's pretty much square meters upon square meters of unused space. Azimut in the Grande 26 came up with a very clever idea. This is called deck to deck. So the moment you open your garage door, it fills flush with your aft cockpit and basically extends your aft cockpit by another 4 square meters. So that garage door now is no longer lost space, but actual usable space that you can use to accommodate more guests on your aft deck dining table. Absolutely brilliant idea. On top of that, because the garage door is part of the deck, it's teak-laid, so when it's closed, it has this elegant beach club vibe to it. So, and I think with that, we're wrapping up our tour on the Azimut Grande 26 Metri. If you've wondered how much she's asking for, she's currently sitting at 6.75 million euros, VAT not paid, but it's probably the only model out there that is ready to go right now, 2025 model with full warranty straight out of the shipyard. If you want to learn more about it, contact us at Yachtmasters Monaco and hopefully comments see us aboard. Thank you.